Hey, hello everybody, welcome back to Hands On with BLG, and welcome back to my art and craft studio. We're back in the studio. The stupid internet's out. Just called and bitched about that. Got a $7 discount taken off of our bill for this month. I'm working on this puppy dog named Coco for Marcy and Corey and the grandkids. Some of the grandkids. That's when they're puppies. Working on this. So I figured I'd just come out and work on some more. I drew the little circle here because, as you know, I like to take broken clocks and repurpose the frames of the broken clocks. That's what I'm going to do here. I've already traced out the outline. No, there's no eyeballs. I don't know where they're at on this picture. So no eyeballs yet. But I've traced out what I need. Right? On a piece of Tryson paper. Tryson paper! So what I'm going to do now is get a piece of just regular paper type canvas thing. And I'll see you in a second. Okay, so I've got my sheet of canvas. I've got my transfer paper. All set to go. Brand new transfer paper. We used to call it carbon paper. Don't say that at the craft store. They go like this. Huh? What? It's transfer paper these days. Okay? And we've got my penciled outline that you've already seen. So what I'm going to do now is untape, I hope, my little outline. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Just going to take it easy here. See, I'm untaping my outline. It may or may not work. Oh God, it's starting to peel everything now. That's not good. There we go. I got it. I got it on that side. This side should be fairly easy. This is just painter's tape. Masking tape, painter's tape, it'll work. There's my picture. Now what I got here is the picture. I'm going to stick him on here over some carbon paper. Alright? So I want to get this stuck down. Make sure I stick this good at the top. Come here. Like so. Yeah. I just need the circle, you see. I don't need the whole page. So if I do this, right? That should be alright. That'll do. Okay. I will take a pen. I'm using black because that's all I got. This black pen. I got it taped to the table. And I'm just going to trace all of this out. These little basic lines. And trace them out. You know, like that stuff. I'll see you in a few when I get that traced out. Okay? Yeah. I'm Lefty. Alright. Trying to get you a little closer here. Now, see, I've got a little bit of light coming across. I've got it traced out. Notice the puppy's not in there yet. No, he's not. See what we got? Try to get you here where you can see. Got some light. There's a wall back here that's not here, but I got some light coming off of here, kind of to here. Right along there. Okay. As you can see, there's some dark and some lights. There's a little something here. I'm just going to sketch in. Comes over here, comes down to this. Really strange. Guess that goes that way. I don't know if I can erase that. Yeah, close enough. Alright. Something like that. I don't know what it is. But apparently it goes something like that. Alright, good enough. There to there. Little minor changes. Here's what we got to work with, alright? Have a little bit of a rail here that shows that I didn't get. We'll put that there. Across the top. Blah, blah, blah. Done. Right? I didn't get that far on there. Good. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, yeah, that's the bottom of that, and that's that. Okay, gotcha. I'm going to get me some paints. I'm going to mix up some different tones of gray. We're going to go for this. Just a few different tones of gray. It's easy. I want some black. Is that black? That's black. I want some black. I want white. That's about all this is going to be. Maybe a little bit of poster paint. Make it a bit thin. Nah, we're just going to go for it. I'm going to take my board. I'm going to mix some blacks and whites and get some different varieties of gray. So I'll be right back. I'm going to take my beer box palette. I'll be right back. Alright, so what we got here, I'm going to start working on this a little bit here. I want to take my fine liner brush here. I got water right up here. I want to get into this darker grayish color. This is going to be the little grout lines that you see. Like this. I'm just going to do these little outlines first, right? Some grout. It can be a little bit thicker than that. Don't pussy out on me here. Right? That's too thick. We go. Doggy, get that off. Get off of there. All right. Just following the grout lines. All I want to do. Filling. It needs to run more. More water, please. I want this to run more like an ink. There we go. Right on down to the edge, right on past. Okay? That looks good. More water, please. Like I said, I want it thin. I could have used some poster paint or some retarder. That's fine. We're going to make her work anyway, right? It's going to be more kind of like a acrylic watercolor than anything. But we're going for it. I'm not backing down, you know what I mean? It's the way it's going to go. So, just going to draw lines. Just like this. This line comes all the way across. I'm not worried about them being perfect yet. Because the tiles and stuff. And it is tile. No tiles are perfect. But that's going to get the lines in. You know what I mean? And, that's about it. I'll see you in a few. Alright, you can see I'm starting to fill in some of the little tiles. I'm using my liner brush that I do my signatures with. I'm just kind of going through and using some of my different colors, my different grades of gray that I've got mixed up here. I'm just kind of filling in where the tiles would be. It's going to be kind of a rough, sketchy kind of picture, you know, but doing what I can. Different scales, different grades here and there for the tiles and whatnot. Leaving some light, leaving some dark. Like that's in the middle of a tile right there. Just kind of trying to stay, leave a little bit of the grout lines. I can come back and touch them up if I know where they're at from reference. You know what I mean? Just kind of messing with it like that, you know. And we'll end up with something from a distance. It ain't got to be perfect. We're just doing a little bit of art. This will blend together a bit. You see what I'm getting at? There can be some lights and some darks. Little spots where it doesn't quite cover the canvas. Kind of works out pretty cool. Little specks here and there in the lights and darks here too. Little blurs and smears. Here's and there's. We'll just get it filled in. Get it looking pretty cool. See? Just about like that. We're getting there. A little bit more of this color. We'll come around here. Fill some of these in. Some of these will have a little bit darker colors in them too. I'm going to fill in a few of these. Just try to get a few different shades, you know what I mean? A few different varieties. No big deal. Just kind of do this. Here's and there's. Do this one solid, if I can. This one looks good. So we'll come around here. Kind of down through here a little bit. Oops. There goes that line again, BLG. I know. The reference lines, yeah. I mean, the grout lines. That's fine. We'll catch them up. I want to get a little darker from here. I want to put a dark one right here. See? Come up from here. Try to get my lines somewhat, I don't know, sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. You know what I mean? You dig, man, you dig. A little over here. This one's going to be just kind of the same. A little dark here. Well, I get this one done right through here. So I'm leaving a little bit of that. I want to come up. I can retouch the grout lines a little bit. Just kind of make sure that they're in there. Come across here. Here. It's just an indication that there's grout line. You know what I mean? It's not got to be science or perfect in any way. But just putting the lines back in seems to help quite a bit. I'm probably going to take a break from this for today, but you can kind of see how it's coming together, right? And yeah, I think it's looking all right. We'll give this one a little smear here. Just kind of here's and there's. Maybe back in here. Well, it's a bit darker, but it's not perfect, you know. Kind of like that. See how it's kind of starting to shade in? Almost like a commercial drawing. Kind of shooting for that effect. Just something that looks good in a photograph. Not necessarily perfect. That's kind of what I'm shooting for in this effect. Leave a little bit of light, a little bit of dark. Kind of like this. Basically, I'm just trying to use the paint that I've got. Just use it up. That's good. That's good. Oh, yeah. A little up here. A little different shading here. Spin the brush. Just something like that. You see what I'm getting at? It's just filling in different shades to just kind of make it, you know, filled in looking. Come around here, kind of dabble some here. Get along the edge of this chair. A little bit grainy, that's fine. I don't care about that at all. I'll crisp it up when I start doing fine details like these bar stools and shit like that. But for now, just kind of toned in. I want a little bit more light in this one. It's kind of toned in. There we go. Like this. Little lights, little darks. Little specks here and there. Kind of smear that here. Little specks here and there maybe. That's a little bit light, but I can darken it. You know, bring that all down to there. That's looking all right. Little light speckles in here. Whoops. That's all right. We'll straighten that up. Just kind of blend it in. Like that. G'day, whoever opened the door to Mama.
It's back on.
All right, I'm just about done. That's cool. Good timing. I'm not done with the painting, but I'm done for the day.
Done for the day.
Yes.
I get it.
So there we go, folks. Internet is back on. But you can see how it's coming along. It's actually really easy. I'm just kind of abstracting it. You know what I mean? It ain't going to be photographic. All I'm going to do is make it look nice. And that's what we're doing. Right here. Phase 1. See how it's starting to pull together and look a bit 3D? That's all we're shooting for. I'll see you next time I work on it. Probably tomorrow. Alright folks, in this episode, we finished the tile work. We got the bar stool area done. And the top of the back of the chair done. I think it's looking okay so far. I think we're doing alright. And that was all. Same as last time, just filling in tiles is all I did basically. And this, and a couple of stripes. That's it. So I'll see you next time. Okay, at this point, I'm just kind of getting a little bit of really light color, and I'm just filling in this chair with a nice light color, almost kind of a white between the bars here. Just to make a little contrast action, you know what I mean? I want to have it done except for the puppy dog today. I want to do this. I want to come across here, make a nice crisp line here, and just kind of swirl this. This is no big deal here. This is just a chair. See what we get. Yeah, looks like a chair. Okay, I'm going to go back into just a little bit of this. Oh, I had a little bit darker grayish color somewhere. I don't know where I did with it. But I want to come back in and crisp this up a little bit. A line here. Just to define it. Redefine the lines here. A little bit here. A little darker, a little straighter. It's just a representation of this chair that's here. You see? It's not got to be perfect. I want to come along here just a little thicker and wipe this off. Oh, I like that. Okay. Give me a brush. I'm actually liking that. I want just a little bit of white highlights. A little bit. Like right through here. A little white highlight. In the back of this chair. Come down here. Just white. Here's and there's of just white. Around here. Around here. Maybe here. Here. Little white highlights. Right along through the chair. Like that. Right? Stripes here. Stripes here. Little stripes. There's little knots, things, decoration things in the chair. I'm not quite getting perfect, but I'm getting them, you know what I mean? Maybe a little bit of white streak through here. A little more white here. We'll just dance it on. Like this. Nice. Actually, I can put a little bit more. A little more white through here. We'll just blend it in. Smear it in here. There we go. Oh, okay. Now, see a part here that needs to be darker. Let's put that darker again right here. We'll just blend him in like that. Okay? Blend in this. Blend in this. Right? Okay? Give me some water in the darker color and put just a couple of little dots indicating that this is where the little decoration things are on the chair, because that's what they are. Just little dots. Here's the little decoration things, you know what I mean? Makes it kind of stand out a little bit. There's one over here and we'll put that's just a little darker. I want this just a little bit darker to here, a little more defined. This edge right here a little bit more defined with the chair, like this, kinda, yeah, something like that. There we go. All right. Kind of digging that. Okay. I want to come up with one more little line. Right around here. Like so. There we go. I like that. That looks like it works for me. Yeah, I like it. Maybe a little dark here. It's kind of coming around here. Like so. I like that. Want to call that good? Maybe just a little bit more of the... Oh God, I dropped my brush. No! No! Maybe just kind of touch this up a little bit more white just to clean this line up right here. You notice it's not white, but it's there. And I want this color there. This leg here is going to be a little bit more light through here. Across here. You see? There we go. Across here. There. Yeah. Now I want black. I don't have any black out. Why not? A little bit of black. Just a... I just want a dot. Just a little dot of black. We'll do the puppy dog the next time. And this will be done. Yeah, here we go. I want just a little here and here. A little roundiness, you see what I mean? A little roundiness over here. A little here. Like this. A little ball at the bottom. Yeah. Come right along the bottom here. I just want to make it blend well. Color the shadow the rest of the way in, probably help. With a little bit of floor tiley color. Hakabooyah! I like that. I like that. That comes out past the circle, don't it? Yeah. I kind of like that. And widen this up just a touch. Just because. There we go. Yeah, alright. I can buy that. Pet this out a little bit. And down this way. That works. Okay, I want to wipe this off. My brush right here. Just going to wipe off this black. I just want to kind of come in. Smear this into here. See how that just kind of smears across? I'm kind of making it round. Leaving it like that. There you go. There's the chair and everything. Boom. Wash the brush. Call this a day. Yes. Success. All right, we'll take a look at it here in just a second. In fact, you can. You can take a look at it right now. Look at that. All right? There's where we're at. Next phase, puppy dog gets done, and this painting's going to be done and cut out and mounted. I'm Lefty, your artist extraordinaire. Actually, Roddy runs most of it, but I can paint too. See ya tomorrow or the next day, whenever I finish this. Okay, we're back the next day, working on the puppy dog portrait of Coco. You're not going to see much, of course. I'm not showing you how to do it. I'm just showing you what I'm doing. You know what I mean? So what I'm going to do for the puppy dog here, you can see he's ghosted. Well, we're going to draw. We're going to put him back in. We're going to draw him back in. He sits this way in the picture. So I'm turning this over to the back side. He doesn't have much to follow. So what I'm going to do is come around his little shape of his little face, like this. Right? On the back side of this, my pencil. This is going to be black. His little nose, little puppy dog nose, like this. Around here, he's got two little specks, here and here. This part on him through here is white down across his chest, like this here. It's kind of white fuzzy puppy is over here. Something about like that. We'll go like this. Give him a toe. Come up a little bit something like this. Something like that. Close enough. Puppy dog, right? So I'm going to turn him over. Put him down right where he belongs on the picture, where he's outlined at here. And we'll try to figure out what we do with him. Just like that. Okay, we'll do that. We're going to scribble on this side like this. And that should transfer what I'm going to use as a guide to put his details, a little bit of details on him. Said it ain't going to be perfect. No, not at all. But if I scribble this, all like here like this good, down on his little feet down here, little feet and stuff down here, his little toes down here, that should give me an idea, see, a very rough idea of where we are working. So, back to work we go. I'm going to get some black first. Of course, I need a little black here. Not much, just a little black. And I'm going to thin it just a touch with some water. Like so. He's a black puppy dog. So, let's see here. I think I'll work around this way. I do want that to run a little more, actually. Thin it out some more. Okay, right down along the line, right along the stripe here. Comes down, out like this here. Looking close here. Comes around the side of the face, right down here. Just like this. All right. That hits over there and comes back here, like that. All right, all right, all right. I'm liking that. Little eyeball here. Get a little bit more here. Doing all this with just my liner brush. Just because I don't want to screw up too bad and get out of the details of things, you know what I mean? Generally I just use this brush to sign my signature. Put my name on it. Not today, buddy, not today. A little bit more. I guess I'll come around the top here. Around here. Little puppy dog. Like so. There we go. Alright. Down around here like so. And this spot comes down around the side over here. Like this. Boom. This little eye is around here. Little puppy dog eyes. Try to get it a little more round. There we go. Yeah, okay. That looks pretty close. Okay. More of this. More of that. More of the other things. Comes over this ways. Fill it in. Nice and easy like. Block him in, BLG. Block him in. That's his little ear bump over here on the side, if you're wondering where I'm at right now here. This is his little ear bump. Okay. More. Takes a little while. We'll get him all finished up today. At least it'll be a resemblance. And like I said, it'll look good from a distance. Oh God, don't get in that eye. Don't mess it up any worse. There we go. A little more water. A little more of this. And so I'm going to fill in the rest of the black on this guy. Right? Because it's going to take a while. Like I said, a little bit at a time. I'll fill in the rest of the black and I'll be right back. You're looking still, right? I don't even know if you're looking. Yeah, you can still see. Not the greatest, but yeah, I'll fill in the rest of black. I'll see you in a few. Alrighty, there he is all colored in with the black. Now, I want to get some white. So I've got some up here. It's a bit of an off-white. Just a little bit darker than straight up white, if I don't mind if I do. There we go. And we're just going to color in the white parts of him here. This won't be hard to do either, because he's not perfect white. It's a black and white picture, but I want it to show kind of nice, you know. There's a not quite perfect white color. Just kind of get him blocked in a little. We'll add our little fuzzies and stuff in just a little bit. Okay. Come over here and get this part. Little fuzzy white. See, I'm kind of cover up these other parts here that I didn't want. Uh-oh. I got into something I shouldn't have got into. So it's fine. We'll just blend it right in here. That'll be just fine. Nothing wrong with that at all, is there? Look at that. There we go. Come down the line on his little color on his little head up here, which is cute. And his little face. Like this. Up and around here. Like this here. This is all still wet. I should not be doing this. But I'm BLG. I get stupid sometimes. So that's what I'm doing. I'm filling it in. His little mouth is so cool. Come around here like this. Just kind of get some little fuzzy patches, little spots that he's got on him. Got a little speckle here. And a little stripe here. Because he does. Spot here. Spot here. Little bitty fleckle here. Just kind of getting the main specklies. Like so. Okay, I'm going to get a little bit more just black. If I don't mind if I do, because I kind of fucked him up right here. I want this mouth back. He's got little speckles under his little chin down here. Like that. And his little whisker speckles. Oh yeah, that's looking really good. Okay, now this is going to be the hard part. I want lots of black, little white. I want this to be a little bit lighter than black. This is going to be wild. Might be able to pull it off though. Just might. I want to do his little eyes. There we go. Yes. And a little eye here. Yeah. Okay. I like that. I took the time to fix his back feet too, so they show up a little better. It's kind of cute. Little dibbly of white. Well, he's got a little dot there and a little dot. Oh, come on, please. Please, little dot. Just one little dot, please. Right there. Yeah, that's the one. I want to make his back foot here stick out just a little more. A little darker here. Just kind of squibbling this around some. Little touch-ups, if you will, you know what I mean? Look at that. I got it signed. That's going in there. This is going in here. Here it is, all finished, painted and stuff. Now I'm going to dry it, and then I'm going to cut it out. I want to put it in that frame right there. Alright, so I'll see you in a few. Alright, I've got it dry. I've got the clock taken apart. Oh shit, oh it's here. I was going to say, I just had the glass. I want to make sure I got the right shape here of the picture. You see what I mean? Okay, now that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to cut it out. We're going for it. Alright? I'm going to get up to where it's at. I'm just going to try to follow a circle shape. We'll get close enough, yeah? I'm going to shoot for hoping it's a little big. Cut that off of here. This is kind of circular, I guess. Okay, let's get the bottom of the clock here. This is where it's going to sit with the hanging side bracket up. So it's going to sit in here like this. Thank God, it is a little too big. Alright, we'll just keep trimming down then. We'll take it down to this size. That works even better, doesn't it? Still got kind of an oval-y shape, you know what I mean? So I'm just gonna trim until it goes. There she goes, Captain. Just like this. A little more, a little more. A little more off of here. Not gonna be perfect circle, you know what I mean? No, it's not. But I'm gonna get it close, as close as I can. Here's the top again. Oh, folks, we got it right there. Right there is where she's gonna sit. All right. Now that we got that figured out, right? I'm gonna use some of this barge cement right here. Is what I'm gonna do. All right. I don't want to lay this on the painting side. I'll get these scraps out of the way first, real quick. Okay. I'll be right back. Let's see what we got here. I'm gonna spread this out like that. Spread out, right? I'm gonna take my clock surface, right chaw. Yes. And I want some barge contact cement in here. Stir it up real good. I want me a layer of this. Not super thick, not super thin. Just a layer. Smear some in here, you know what I'm talking about. Now, got that there. What do you do next, BLG? Same thing as you do with the patch. I'm gonna coat the back of this with some barge here. Get some on the back of this. All the way to the edges. Nicely. All the way around her. I'm gonna let this have a sit for a few minutes. And close this lid. That's a bad spot to keep scissors. I'm gonna put them in here. Right there. Okay, I'm gonna let this sit. We're gonna let it dry up a second, and I'll be right back. Just a few minutes on this. I don't think it's gonna take too long to tack up for me. Not for my purposes. All right, folks, I've given it about 5 minutes or so. Not very long, but works for me. I've got the top of my clock facing the top of my clock. Got me puppy dog. Want him facing the top. He's in the barge here. About like that. Boom. We'll press him down. Nice and firm. Press him down. Get in there, puppy dog. Just like so. All right? That's looking pretty good there, BLG. Well, thank you. Thank you. I thought it would. Now what I want to do, I guess this little round brush will do it. What I want to do, take my glass here. I want to touch this up a little bit. Not really necessarily touching it up. You'll see. Just give me a second. Okay, so I got a mess of black. You got little edges in here, right? Around here on the sides, it's looking a little bit weird and scruffy. But what I want to do, I don't know why. This lid sucks on this paint. This lid for the black sucks. It won't open all the way. It's a bitch. It wants to be a little bitch. Now what I'm going to do is go around here, right along these edges. There we go. Oh, that's pretty good. All right. And there you go. Now I want paper towel. A little bit of paper towel here. Go right around just along here. Kind of wipe off some of this excess that got up on here. Okay, now I'm gonna rinse my fingers off because I got water here. I don't have a sink, but I do have a spray bottle of water. Get me another paper towel, get the paint off of me for the most part, so that I don't muck things up. Because we're this close to being done. Alright. Put the glass back in. Hoop the glass, baby. Back in here. Now we're talking. It's like, you want to go, big man? You want to go? Eh? Now, is this open or closed? I don't think it's open. Oh, we're good. We're good to go. I'll put some super glue around here. There it goes. Super glue around here. Super glue up around here. Always a way to do something, right? Yeah! There we go. Yoey, get off of that, homie. Hombre. Now I'm going to put this pin in the top now. I'm going to stick that there. I'm going to hold it down for a whole while. Like this. Alright, so I'm going to let the super glue set up, and I'm going to put the screws back in on the back that will go in, and I'll show you the finished product. Alright folks, and there you have it. That is Coco. Corey and Marcy and the grandkids is Puppy Dog, one of them. And there he is. Picture in clock frame. Yeah. I guess I'll take it in and stick it up somewhere. That'll do it for us. That'll do it. Alright. Here he is up on the wall, folks. Coco the Puppy Dog. Cool, huh? Yeah. Kind of fun. It was neat to do. So I hope you liked this little episode. Just something that I'm doing. And I'll catch you in the next episode, folks. Until the next time, the Dingo says, oi, he's afraid of the picture. We played tennis ball today, and we played tennis ball, didn't we? That's what we played, was all we played, tennis ball. And we played scritchies. Scritch my butt, he says. Anyway, yeah. There it is, one more shot. Coco the dog. Anyways, I'll catch you next episode, folks. Y'all know what to do. That's right, people. Just peace out. Just peace out. Yeah. Hands on with BLG. You never know what you will see. Oh, yes, sirree. Hands on with BLG. Stick around.